What's good, highly evolved men? Today we're going to talk about what a highly evolved man should not be doing. And this is in the stream with streamer N3on and about his girlfriend. I just looked him up, his girlfriend, Chloe Parker. Now, I know what some of y'all might be saying. You're too old to be watching those streams. Chill out. I didn't watch the stream. I just saw this come up in my Twitter feed for I do not know why. But I guess maybe because it's up to me to try to help these young men to become highly evolved and highly valued men. And what you are witnessing here of N3on playing with, I believe, some male strippers too on top of that, in front of his girlfriend, which you see right here, screaming or making that face, how he's just getting humiliated like this, in this position, in front of his girlfriend, and people actually think that this is funny. Now, we all know that this is a humiliation ritual because there's no way that no man should think that this is cool to do this in front of his girlfriend. Now, this guy has like millions of kids watching his streams, preferably probably young boys to young adults to college kids, thinking that this is funny and this is how you should behave in front of a girl. We don't even need to get into all the other streamers. I mean, the good thing is that I think some of the others that I've seen before, like Aiden and even, Kai Cenat, who got real big, they were doing some suspect stuff too, but I think they've calmed down a little bit. Maybe because they already got the bag. But I guess this is what N3on has to do in order to get his bag. And once again, like I said, if you're watching this, you should understand that this is not how a high value man should act. And I'm going to tell you why in just a second.
Oh, why am I getting the boner? Don't y'all stop! Oh my God. All right, listen. All right. No! Oh, why am I getting the boner? Don't y'all stop! Oh my God. All right, listen. All right.
I don't understand it, y'all.
Brother, let's leave it at that. Okay, you're great at what you do. Let's just. I'm on the boner.
I don't understand how anybody could think that this is funny. And like I said, I mean, and you're in a mansion doing this that we know that you didn't pay for. You know that the mansion is rented. All this is fabricated, even to the point to where now he posts this on Twitter after this experience. Well, let's just play a little bit more of this BS real quick.
Hell, N3on, you lucky, man.
All right. Go help with that ass, please. No, I don't like it. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Yo.
All right, sorry, y'all. This has got a little too weird for me. I know it's not playing correctly, but who cares anyways, right? The point that I'm making here is that after this happens, in front of his girlfriend, or his so-called girlfriend that we know is scripted. I don't even know why she's even jumping in here participating like this is funny while he's on the floor like this. And I just really want you guys to know that this is so bad, man. It's really terrible that this is what's being promoted to our youth. But what I will say is that even on the dates that they go on, she just disrespects him, emasculates him all throughout the streams, when they're out and about on town, when they're on dates, when they're doing their thing. And I just don't understand like how people think this is cool. I think there's even a video right here that I saw where supposedly or allegedly he gives her a $5,000 purse and all she just says is thank you, and she's not really, respectful of it.
Hope you enjoy it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Guys, by the way, I could have bought the bag myself if I wanted to.
Terrible.
So I'm not using him for any money. I can guarantee you that I have my own money, and I would be happy to pay for it myself. I'm just annoyed.
Why are you annoyed?
Because if that's how it's going to be with the bag, then I'm going to take it back.
What do you mean?
Here we go. Red flags.
What did I do?
And you're over here talking to them about it.
Don't put me in this. I didn't do shit. What the hell did I'm actually lost. What the did I do? Wait, what?
Nothing.
I'm so confused. I'm actually tight now. Why is she about to cry?
So now he walks away in the walk of shame and says that he's about to cry. A lot of things that you shouldn't say in front of a woman. You already saw some of my other videos, man. Don't show vulnerability in front of a woman. Now, what I don't like about this stream, and I know it's fake. People are going to say it's fake. But see, this is the point that I'm trying to say. There's an agenda that's being pushed to make women think that it's okay to disrespect men and that men are supposed to be weak beta males and also beta providers. That's what this character N3on is portraying. Now, maybe this is how he really is, but he is definitely personified into this character of a beta provider. One who has money to live extravagant in a rich city like Los Angeles and be able to buy designer $5,000 bags like it's nothing for his girlfriend and take her out to eat to wherever she wants to go to. They probably could go to 5-star restaurants, but they got to keep it like what all the other teenagers and young kids are doing. So they're eating at like Chipotle and Panda Express and all these other places, McDonald's, In-N-Out, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like, man, is this what new reality TV is streamers? That's what the new reality TV is. I don't like this, man. I hope that a lot of you young men and women too, because y'all can be learning from this too as well. But majority, obviously, this channel is designed for men that want to evolve. There is no way, men, that you will evolve with this type of behavior. I dislike also her mud tone, her mundane. Is that how you say it? Her mundane tonality. Just
Tricks tipped $1.
Last one.
Chloe, why do you love gooning?
I think gooning is like it's something you should be ashamed of. I just love it and how it just makes me feel. I'm kidding.
You're an open book today. All right. Alrighty, let's stop that right there.
Okay, so after all these episodes just happened, right? All of a sudden, N3on posts up. So this is the whole reason why I'm bringing all this up. Now, we don't know if all this is true, and there's also another saying where she goes off and says that the whole thing was just fake anyways, like we already didn't know that. But N3on just tweeted this, and this is what stuck out to me, where he said, "I'm officially moving out of LA. He feels like he's losing himself. So much demonic energy and things going on." Now, I've heard other people say this, that LA is a city full of zombies and vampires. I've heard others say this, so I definitely agree with that statement. But then he also says that he's packing up his stuff and he's leaving. All right. But you see, what I'm asking is this, is that could this all be just coincidence? No, I don't think so. That now after they break up, it doesn't work out. Now all of a sudden she's become a streamer. Listen, this girl's probably like that other fake podcast streamer, Bobby Atoff or whatever her name is, where she did that stream with Drake and then all of a sudden she just got famous. But then you find out that she's really signed to the William Morris agency or something. And it's like, come on, man. That's like the best of the best agencies. So it's almost like the whole thing was planned and her agency probably hooked her up with Drake in the first place. Because I know a lot of y'all are probably saying, well, how did she even get that podcast with Drake? She was already hooked up. So I'm thinking the same thing with this girl. This girl's already part of the industry. She's already an industry plant. She was inserted into this stream with N3on. But I think that she's really just part of an agenda that's being pushed. All right, we need to keep men weak. How are we going to keep men weak? Well, let's make weak men famous. They don't want to make strong men famous. They don't want to make a man famous. It's going to be like, look here, woman. Now, you don't talk back to me like that. And if you think that you can buy yourself a purse like that, well, then go on and go buy your own damn purse and give me that back. And get up out of here. And while you at it, why don't you pay for the meal? No, they don't want no man to say something like that. They don't want that. I'm not saying that that's exactly what I would do, but that's just what comes to mind sometimes. You know what I mean? But there's definitely an agenda that's being pushed to keep men weak, because you're going to have these string of episodes happen, right? And then all of a sudden, right after the humiliation ritual, she breaks up with him. It makes sense. I think most girls would do that. But just the timing of it, the fact that it's being streamed to probably millions of kids, just seems like it's an agenda that's being pushed. And I got to say, y'all got to watch out for this, man. Y'all got to watch out. And you guys could say, oh, well, that's just for entertainment. And I don't need to worry about that. I'm just having fun just watching it. Yeah. But you know what, though? These things go into your subconscious, which we will discuss later.
I really didn't like have a. I didn't, bro.
Exactly, you sound dumb.
No,
Just shush, please.
What?
like, look, how do you want me to like just let you say that to me? I'm a man.
Okay, say something else, I dare you.
And then he doesn't say anything else. This is just really bad. This is really bad. I don't know if you guys are.
We're almost there.
We are.
You scare me.
Huh?
You scare me.
You scare me.
I'm glad. Hopefully you'll stop messing with me.
I'm not messing with you though. That's the thing. No.
Another thing that a woman shouldn't say, or a girl, these look like kids, but another thing that a girl should not say to a boy, or a woman definitely should not say to a man. I mean, I guess he said he was a man, so there we have it. But I will say that there's so many red flags in this video, and there's so many things that he should not be tolerating here. So many things. But they're going to say, yeah, talk down to him, feminine power, the feminine movement, emasculate the man. Just like how Gucci Man's wife did on The Breakfast Club. She just went on The Breakfast Club and just completely emasculated her husband. And then what's funny is I did a video about that, and then some people said in the comment section, like, it sounds like she's just protecting him. What? So she controls the money, controls the household, tells him what to do, tells him when to sit, when to jump, when to get out of her face, and also controlling the money. And she also, not only that, controls his social media and deletes his apps. That's protecting?
I'm messing with you though. That's the thing. I'm just speaking from the heart.
If that's speaking from the heart, then I don't want to speak to you.
Red flag again. 3 red flags all right here. Dump her now.
I just took you on a private plane across the abyss.
I could have done that myself, thank you.
Oh my. Oh, okay. That's enough. That's enough.
Wow.
That's enough. I can't take any more of this. I cannot take any more of this simp, cuck, nerdy, beta male activity. It just like even right here in this video scene, it dropped down from beta male provider to just straight beta male bitch. We all know it's scripted, but there's an agenda that's being pushed, fellas.